What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean and Green Lawn Service in South Georgia. Out riding some dirt roads. Got a call to go and quote a property, and so I'm headed out here to look at it. I'll probably be able to show you around this property because I've never even been out here before. But anyway, the lady that's having me cut it lives about 4 hours from here, and apparently she come back, took care of it this past week. Had somebody supposed to be doing it, can't get them to text back, call back, anything like that. So I told her, yeah, I'd go take a look at about a 2-acre property, she said. So I mean, that's what I love. I mean, I appreciate every customer I got, and you know, do whatever I could to take care of whoever needs something. It's a pretty area out here, way down the dirt road though. But man, I love 2+ acre properties. Now the problem with 2+ acre properties, what I found around here is, you know, you can get $50 for a property that takes you 45 minutes, but then you get a 2-acre take you 2 hours, and don't nobody want to pay you $100 for it, you know, or whatever. So that can be challenging, but anyway, it is what it is, I reckon. You know, you go out, you look at it, you give a quote, and if they like it, you do the property. If they don't, you don't do the property. You know, that's all you can do. But anyway, I'm getting close here, apparently. My GPS ain't talking to me. Man, that's a pretty place right there. Anyway, let me get down here and check it out, and I'll probably let you see a little footage of it, since supposedly it is cut, just so you can see what I'm dealing with. Definitely not a bad looking property. Obviously some string trimming to have to do. Oh, mercy, mercy, mercy. We have a little gate. Heck, I could string trim all this. This right here probably ain't, but yeah, 20 by 30. I do like Cody and Courtney, man. I just string trim the whole thing. I mean, I got to push more I could put in there, but you know, I don't know. Nobody's living here, and basically you keeping the grass beat down, so I don't know how much trouble I go through. Definitely a lot of string trimming though, you know, or at least the way I do it. You know, you got all around here. Man, I can hear the bees humming. They're all up in this in these blooms here. Yeah, you can hear them buzzing. Like, we got an old shop out here. Man, they cut this thing down. Yeah, I'm pressing my finger to the ground, and that's how tall it is to the blade of grass. Roots, roots, roots. Man, they got all kind of buildings. These were like mobile. I might not should show all this. I may cut this out. Just trying to look around too and see if there's really any damage or anything that, you know, I need to go ahead and tell them about. That's vinyl. A lot of people around here put tin under the bottoms, and I really like the tin. See right here, I'm gonna keep this video, because you see that right there, that's busted. Don't look like the vinyl fence is messed up bad. And you know, I don't know how well they want this thing. Now see, nobody living here. If I had a license to do it, I'd come in here with Roundup and I'd spray all this stuff for them real good. Spray it a couple of times a year, and Man, that's a pretty house down there. I'd spray this stuff a couple of times a year, and you know, it wouldn't be a whole lot of trimming, and they wouldn't really care what it looked like. But I mean, it won't take me no time to cut this. It's uneven, but you can tell it had gotten thick. And see, like all of that, I mean, do they want all of that stuff? I mean, keeping all that stuff trimmed up. I probably should take a picture of this, because this might become a matter of question as far as, and I'm just kind of walking you around. I mean, I know y'all know how to do a quote, but like this, for example, I'm going to see, you know, do we want to keep all that in there trimmed up? I would guess so. But, you know, when you start quoting and doing all that trimming, you know what kind of quote we're going to have. And sometimes you can make clarification on that stuff. Like this right here, see, I would trim all that, you know. Oh, a magnolia tree. Huh. It don't look like we trimming up any of this stuff. We just kind of cutting out to the edge. And they've been spraying this. There's no doubt about that. No doubt they've been spraying. You can look around this stuff and tell, you know. Now see me, armadillo. And they probably don't want this done, you know. But this right here is something that I cannot stand. Just to leave a ditch looking like that. Now, you know, yard looks good and then you got your ditch. And I know, you know, it take 5 minutes to trim that, but see, now I put that in the price. But there again, I'm going to take a picture of this. Because what we're going to start with, a lot of times, here's what I do. So, in a situation like this, I don't really do this for people that live at a place. But somebody in a situation like this where they don't live at the location, but you know, they want to keep the grass down. I was thinking about something else. I'll get my train of thought here together in a minute. They want to keep the grass down, but they don't live at the location. Some of that stuff, like not doing around that shed, maybe not doing the road area out here, you know, because it's done here now because there's not a ditch here. You know, I'll take and you know, I'll take some of that stuff off if somebody's trying to get to, and what I'm saying is somebody's trying to get to a price point, basically wanting to cut, don't want the yard getting overgrown while they gone, you know, trying to keep it looking as good as they can. See, here's another example of what I'm talking about. Now, what am I going to do here? I got a chain link fence I got to keep up, but then I got all this wood here, and I got wood down out back out there too. So, you know, these are just questions that I need to ask, and I'm not saying we can't not trim around some of this stuff or whatever, but when I give the initial price, my initial price is based on property looks good every time I leave. You know what I'm saying? And then if we want to finagle from there, I need to get this on camera right here. That hole in the skirting. To make sure I got that. And I'll probably look over it, you know, when I come back. You know, you got a hole in the wall right over here. Looks like there's a hole in the wall. Well, maybe that's not a hole there. I don't see any broken windows, but I am going to walk around and look at that. There's a hole in the vinyl right here. But anyway, I'm just walking y'all around, kind of letting you see, you know, some of the stuff I'm looking at. So I'm looking at how much trimming is there. I mean, people will say, hey, I got a 2-acre property. How much is it going to be? I mean, be honest, I can give you a ballpark on the 2-acre over the phone. But, you know, then when you show up, this is, I got 45 minutes of trimming here. Man, that's just a guess. But, you know, that's doing the ditch. That's doing this backyard. and trimming around all these buildings and stuff and all these beds. So, you know, and then my time to cut it. So anyway, I think I got what I need here. I just want to give you a little walk along. Just, you know, maybe somebody, most of you guys been doing it a long time, but if you, maybe you just getting started, maybe that'll help you out a little bit. Because if you're doing properties, particularly out in the country, like what I'm doing here, you know, and even in town for that matter, your string trimming, that adds you some time. I mean, for me, an acre or acre and a half, you know, an acre and a half or 2 acres, I mean, it's not enough time, honestly, to speak of cutting it with a 60-inch commercial 0-turn mower. I mean, it is some difference, but, you know, but how much stuff do I have to go around? How many obstacles in the way? You give me 2 acres that's open, you know, with a little bit of trimming, and I'm out of there in no time. I mean, I got about a 4-acre deal that I cut, but I hardly have to do any trimming on that. I had to pick up a little bit of stuff, hardly any trimming, and I can do that 4-acre faster than I can do the lady's 2 acres that's with that property that the actual house sits on. I can do the 4.5 acres in less time than I can do the 2 acres, is what I'm saying, because it's mostly just cutting. So anyway, all right, well, hey, I hope that you enjoyed this little walk around with me, and maybe you learned something from it. Appreciate you watching. If you hadn't already, love for you to subscribe, hit that like button, drop me a comment. Love to interact with you. My prayer is always the same for you, that the Lord might richly bless you and that you might see all of your blessings from Him. Have a great day.